Hello, everyone, and welcome to Channel 18 TV News. I'm Don Julian. In the news, Jay Sanders, the City of Sulphur Springs' top public safety official, has been placed on administrative leave, according to Sulphur Springs City Manager Mark Maxwell on Monday. Sanders, as Public Safety Director, oversees both the City Police Department and Fire Department. Sanders was placed on leave with pay at the end of last week. The action is due to him being involved in an ongoing criminal investigation by another agency, according to Maxwell. A special meeting of the Sulphur Springs City Council has been scheduled for 7 p.m. Monday in the conference room upstairs at City Hall. Maxwell is expected to brief council members on the matter in executive session. If the council chooses to act on the matter, it would be done in open session after that closed session. Captain Jason Ricketson has been placed in charge of the police department, and Assistant Chief Tim Vaughn was named to lead the fire department in the interim. The manager of the Hopkins County Regional Civic Center, Adam Tier, is resigning. The announcement came during a Hopkins County Commissioners Court work session on Monday. Tier told the court another career opportunity had come his way. It is in hotel management. Precinct 3 County Commissioner Wade Bartley commended Tier for being a positive influence at the Civic Center. And Tier told the court the Civic Center had just finished the past year in the black, a rare occurrence for such a facility. County Judge Robert Newsom said the county would begin to immediately accept applications for Civic Center manager. At around midnight Sunday night, Sulphur Springs residents began to hear severe weather warning sirens. A severe thunderstorm warning was upgraded to include a tornado warning. James Terry manned the KSST weather desk to keep listeners apprised of the latest weather. The storm brought high winds, brief heavy rain, and brief hail in some areas of town. The same storm system had caused some damage in Collin County. The thunderstorm entered Hopkins County shortly after midnight from the northwest, moving southeast and exiting into Wood County at around 12:45 a.m. There was a report of a power line down around the 1400 or 1500 block of Broadway. It was put back up shortly after first daylight.
Fred Lewis, who is Associate Pastor at First Baptist Church in Sulphur Springs, came to tell us about the 50 Plus Health Fair, which is coming up on Tuesday, April 2nd from 4:30 till 6:30. That's a new time for this annual health fair. Everyone is invited. It's absolutely free. There's door prizes and a hot dog supper for you. Let's find out more from Fred.
We're having our 7th annual health fair this year, but it's going to be different because there's a time change. Okay. We're going to be going from 4:30 to 6:30 this year, with a hope of reaching more senior adults who cannot come in the morning because they're still working or they have job responsibilities. Mm-hmm. So we're trying to reach out to a whole new group of people that need the health care information. Okay. We call it the 50 Plus Health Fair this year because we're trying to reach people that are helping with their own parents, mm-hmm. and they become the parent of the parent, or they're needing the information themselves as they are now beginning that aging process of thinking about where they're going to be when they retire, and what are their health needs, what are their health choices, what will be their health decisions, and that's something all of us need to prepare.
Well, about this being the 50 Plus Health Fair, so many of us who, maybe used to didn't be in the 55 plus group now can be included, and there's valuable information, and it's free.
That's right. That's the beautiful thing about it. Plus, this year, we're going to have hot dogs, chips, and drink for them to be able to come and grab a snack before they go home. And that way, they'll be able to relax a little bit and go around to the different vendors. And also, there are door prizes that'll be given away. There'll be about 40 door prizes that the vendors give away. So it's really an exciting time, and we're looking forward to a different time that we'll meet new people, and everyone's invited to come. And it's important, Nola, to so many young adults are having to become parent of the parents. And if they'll come and get some of this information, it'll help provide them good experience and information to help their parents make wise medical choices.
When we were first having our children, we learned so much about a whole realm of life that we had not been exposed to before. And now, guess what? We get to learn about another realm of life that will be very real to many listeners.
Right. There's the joy in living longer, but at the same time, as we live longer, and hopefully we will keep our bodies in shape and in better condition, we still are in the aging process and need medical information to make the best medical health care choices.
I heard something that Karen Weatherman said mentioning this. Get your information, make good choices, or someone else will make choices for you.
That's right. That's right. And it's better to be able to make these choices on your own than have someone. And the emergency room is not the time to make a choice. It's good for you to get out there, have your medical information forward. And let me say this, everybody should have a will, and everyone should have a medical power of attorney. Okay. And everybody should have what they used to call choice of making decisions. It's important for people to get this kind of information and get it in their hands and get it done by a lawyer or by other medical professionals. And that way, when it comes to an emergency room, all those decisions are already made. So we hope that people will come and get the information, get the free gifts, and then as they go away, they can have opportunity to be able to help themselves as well as help their parents.
And peace of mind, and that is also free at this 50 Plus Health Fair Tuesday, April 2nd, 4:30 to 6:30 at The Rock.
That's right.
And will you be there, Fred Lewis?
I'll be there.
It's always, let me just read a few more of these things. We have a few seconds. Cholesterol screenings, blood pressure, blood oxygen levels, even chair massages are offered, body composition checks, glucose checks, home health equipment, foot checks for diabetics, and pre-need counseling, and much, much more. 40 different vendors there.
Yes.
So thank you for putting this together and inviting the community.
Well, we're honored to have everyone come.
And there'll be a hot dog supper for you, too.
Yes.
Thank you, Fred.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
In sports, the Lady Cats bi-district soccer playoff game is now all set. The Lady Cats will be playing former district foe Hallsville Friday at 6 p.m. at Mount Pleasant. The Lady Cats scrimmaged the Lady Bobcats earlier this season. I talked playoffs and more with Lady Cats soccer coach Joel Bailey on Monday morning.
We have a warm-up game tonight between Athens and us here at Gerald Prim Stadium at 6 o'clock. So if you guys want to come out and watch a little bonus match on the season, come on out, and we do appreciate this crowd support. Yes, Friday night had some last-minute shakeups within District 14. Hallsville won their game and Jacksonville lost, and that's what kind of created the shuffle and last-minute changes. So we are actually now playing Hallsville instead of Jacksonville this Friday night.
Now, you scrimmaged them, I believe, earlier. Does that help you a little bit to know what they had, or you probably, well, Tell us about that.
Well, early on in the season, I know we were trying to figure some things out. We knew Hallsville was going to be strong, and I actually scrimmaged that Hallsville and put them on the schedule just to see what we were made of. I knew that Hallsville would be strong. They graduated some great talent, but we knew that they had some seniors this year and some juniors that were equal to the challenge and an extremely strong, difficult team. So a lot's changed since the 1st of January, and here we are almost April. We're a different team now, and who knows? It could be anybody's ball game. It's the playoffs, and that's the theater that we want.
And everybody starts over, really. It's like the new season. Really.
Correct. It is a second chance to prove your worth. Unfortunately, there is no tomorrow. So you win, you stay in, and you lose, you're out. So hopefully we can jump on Hallsville early and just control the momentum of the game and make a playoff run.
Pretty familiar place, Mount Pleasant. We've been on that field a lot. So.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of last-minute changes. So sorry if I've posted wrong information online. We're quickly trying to spread the word out that we are not playing a doubleheader with the boys in Mineola because of the change with Hallsville. But yes, just up the road, up I-30, just an easy drive for us at Mount Pleasant. So it'll feel like a home game, even though Hallsville is considered the home team. But it's an easy drive and hopefully less stress for us, and we'll get over there and we'll just get after it.
Meanwhile, the Wildcats soccer team will play Jacksonville Friday at 6:30 p.m. at Mineola in a bi-district game. Wildcats baseball team ended the first round of what will be 3 rounds of district play with a record of 2-3 after a tough loss Friday night at home to Texas High, 6-4. I talked with Wildcats baseball coach Jared Hammock on Monday morning.
You know, we knew coming in it was going to be an important game, and it was the last game of the first round. And, you know, they're a quality team. They're as good as anybody in the district. And, you know, I just thought our kids, you know, continuously battled hard throughout the game. You know, we took a lead, then they'd come back and take a lead, and then we'd make a play. And, you know, I really thought at 4-4 going in the bottom of the 7th that we would figure out a way to maybe get a run and win that thing, and, you know, didn't. And then in the 8th, you know, I think their leadoff guy, or the leadoff of the inning, walked, and they ended up getting, of course, the bases loaded. And I really thought we were about to get out of it. You know, bases loaded, nobody out, and the next thing you know, it's bases loaded, 2 outs, an 0-2 pitch. And their leadoff kid's a really good batter, and he never hits the ball that way. He's a pull guy, and, you know, we were shifted a little bit that way because every prior at bat, I mean, he's the one that pulled it down the left field line in the air. He hit it shortstop twice, but he was able to push it through the 4-hole and pick up 2. And you know, we just weren't able to score in that 8th inning to keep it going. But, you know, again, as disappointing as it is to lose that, I really believe that if we fight and claw and scratch, you know, like we did against them, and moving forward, we'll be fine.
All right. Yeah, 2-3 after the first round. I think that puts you down in 4th place. But you know, a lot of opportunity, 2 more rounds to go. And big week this week. This is a Royce City team that you're probably looking at trying to take 2 this week.
Well, we need to. I mean, I've known Clay for a long time. I have a lot of respect for him, and they're a good team, and you can't overlook anybody. Same time, you look at their record, and their only win in the first round is us. The first game. So it's an important series for us, and like you said, I mean, it's almost like a new start, really. I mean, most times you only play 10 district games with 6 teams, and so that's what we're about to do. And so we're going to kind of look at it as a do-over, a start over, and move forward. And it starts with them this week. Of course, they come here Tuesday. We go back there Friday. Never done this before, this series, you know, thing for district. So it'll be interesting to see. But we just need to play the way we're capable of playing and do it consistently. And you know, I'll still take us against anybody in this district when we're doing that.
Mm-hmm. And you expect to pitch it about the same with your Sims on Tuesday and Birchville on Friday, or other options?
Well, you know, we may consider going with Payson Tuesday because they've seen Will. Yeah. And he threw really well against them. I mean, they had 1 earned run, I guess, in 7 innings. And but the way the series thing is, and you know, you got 3 times through with them, and so to me, we've got three, really more than that, but let's say the ones that have been pitching, we've got three that are similar, and they're all effective, and we feel like we can trust any of them. So since they haven't seen Payson, we may go ahead and go with him Tuesday, and then they haven't seen Birchfield either. We could go with him on Friday and use Will in relief, or Jackson or Jake Davis or somebody like that. So I haven't made a final decision, but it's likely that we will go ahead and go with Payson since they haven't seen him.
The Wildcats track team sent 9 athletes to the Dallas Jesuit Sheener relays this past Friday and Saturday, and they got 2 especially outstanding performances. Jeremiah Rowland finished in 2nd place in the high jump, and Landry Tyson had a 3rd place finish in the 300-meter hurdles. We'll have a more complete report later when we have a chance to talk with track coach Derek Tyson, who took the athletes to Jesuit on Saturday. The Saltillo Lions and Saltillo Lady Lions competed at the Alba Golden Relays over spring break. That was last Thursday. For the Lady Lions, Christina Wade got 3rd place in the 800-meter run and 4th in the 1,600-meter run. Reagan Spears was 1st in the 3,200-meter run, 5th in the 1,600 meters, and 6th in the 1,800-meter run. For the Lions, Matthew Gurley was 5th in the triple jump. Ben Moore was 5th in the long jump. Dylan Beadle placed 2nd in the 1,600-meter run, 2nd in the 3,200-meter run, and 4th in the 800 meters. Jaden Holloway was 4th in the 3,200-meter run and 5th in the 1,600-meter run. And that's Channel 18 TV News. I'm Don Julian. Thank you for watching, and so long, everybody.